Oh, what is the difference between a liberal and a conservative? Yeah.
Liberal is somebody that, well, conservative, well, in my opinion, is somebody that sticks to traditional values.
And what are traditional values?
So here in America, it'd be American exceptionalism, putting the country first, God, family.
That's a conservative?
Yeah.
And what's a liberal?
A liberal is progressive, so if you notice, like most liberals, they'll embrace like multiculturalism, you know,
You say they do or they don't?
They're into like different things. That's just, yeah, so they're progressives.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What's the difference between a liberal and a conservative? This is a good question. I really want to know.
Liberals are beta. A little more serious. But I don't think the liberals they like they want to do good, but they
Who, the liberal or the conservative?
The liberals, like the road to hell is paved with good intentions, but not until you're given discernment can you really know when's the right time to do.
And what's this conservative?
A conservative wants to, well, it's in the name. They just want to conserve values that have built this society, this country.
They want to, or do they?
They want to keep them. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
What's the difference between a liberal and a conservative?
Mental health. Well, I was a liberal, and I went to very liberal school here in California.
And what's a liberal?
They brainwash you into following what emotions, like you have to do good, and they feel they're morally right. And if you tell them otherwise, then you're a bad person.
And what's a conservative?
A conservative is a smart person that doesn't get brainwashed and is an independent thinker. And
are you a conservative now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Darryl, what's your daughter's name? Lauren. What? Huh? Lauren.
Zara.
Oh, Zara. Oh, Zara. What's the difference between a liberal and conservative? What's a liberal?
A liberal is like.
A little loud woman.
Okay, I said that a liberal is kind of like. I don't know if I'm right on this, but like Alexander Hamilton was a liberal, and he wanted everybody to do like one thing. He wanted everybody to be an industrial, like it was like industrial. I forgot what it was called, but I think, yeah. And then a conservative is like George Washington, somebody who is like free and independent. They wanted to.
Where's George now?
Dead.
A dead conservative. In the back, what's the difference between a liberal and a conservative? What's a liberal?
Liberals are evil and conservatives are good.
And which one are you?
I'm conservative.
You're conservative?
Yeah. More
You're good?
Yes.
Amazing. What's the difference, Mark?
The liberal premise is that the institutions are flawed, and that if they would just let the liberals take over and put this guy in charge or redistribute, things would be good. And the conservative premise is that everything is give and take. So whatever we do causes something else.
What's the difference, Ernest? A liberal and conservative?
Liberals believe in big government, centralized government, whereas conservatives believe in limited and more localized government.
Oh, that's amazing. Wow. You want to tell me? Yeah. Okay, real fast because they told me my time is up. Okay. What's a liberal?
Liberal is feminine and conservative is masculine.
Oh, amazing. Which are you? Huh? Which are you?
Conservative.
Okay. I can't take them all. I'm so sorry. Really, the engineer came out of the studio and cursed me out. So listen, overcome the anger. You got to forgive, and God will wake you up, and He'll guide you. Everything will change on its own. It really will. And then it's time to start believing and doing what's right. You got to be what's right. It doesn't matter what you've done in the past. If you believe and you be what you say, your life is going to be great. Everything that you've done will just disappear, no matter what others think about it. But you got to be it. It's not enough to say it or read it or act it out. You got to be a son or a daughter of God. You can't be living together thinking it's working out. It's not. You can't be having sex once in a while and think that, oh, it'll be fine. No. You got to be it, really. You got to be children of God. And I'm telling you, it's just going to be so amazing. All right? You got to be it. It's not enough to talk about it. It's not enough to read about it. You got to be it. And the way you become it is by dropping your anger, and God will renew your mind. And that's how he locked you in, by renewing your mind. His mercy and grace is good. And if you just seek first the kingdom of God and be it, it's going to be amazing. And don't lie to yourself about it. And don't hate yourself about it if you're not there yet. Have no opinion about it. All right? So I really want to encourage you to do the silent prayer, silentprayer.video. And I want you to learn to speak up, but don't hate. You're supposed to speak up. And the difference between a conservative and a liberal is a conservative doesn't have anger. A liberal has anger. And that's why conservatives are not winning, because they're fighting with the same spirit. They're intimidated by the liberals, the children of Satan. They don't know that they have the power. Greater is he that's in us than he that's in the world. And if you didn't have that anger, you start fighting back. Meaning you speak up, you won't be afraid, you have self-control, you have renewed mind, and everything will work out. You would just know everything's going to be fine because you have no fear. But you got to get rid of the anger, otherwise you're a liberal, because they control you, and they are children of Satan. And they control you because your anger is the same as theirs. And the values that you learn are just stuff you read and heard about it. You don't really believe in it, because if you did, you'd be standing up for it. You wouldn't be afraid. You cannot know God and have fear. And so don't worry about what has happened in the past. There is no past. Just get to know yourself and realize you have anger. And that anger caused you to do the things that you would not do, that you should not have done, but you would do, and didn't do, but you did do. Can't help yourself but do. But I'm telling you, the moment you drop that anger, everything changes. And it's God who changes you. You can't change yourself. So don't hate yourself. Don't judge yourself. And don't judge others. And when you don't have the anger, if you have a fight with someone, it'll be as though you never fought with them. Then the next moment, you're taking them to lunch and no big deal, because you're not feeling anything about it. All right, so you got to let the anger go. And the last thing, do the silent prayer, all right? And my biblical question is, what is your comfort zone? You got to come out of it, all right?